Hey folks, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you're well. I hope you've been having a fantastic day, a fantastic week. It's great to be back, although it is really, really hot tonight for some reason. It's quite mild outside. It's nice. But I think because the heat has slowly built up in this room, it's really, really warm, and it does kind of feel very tropical in here. I kind of wash my hair, but it's kind of still like a bit. It just won't dry. Um, Anyway, I'm glad to be back. I had to take a little bit of time off because I had my ears syringed, and I always get a sort of a kick out of having that done. Although I don't like the actual process, I just like to see the end results. But yeah, that said, yeah, I had to leave it for a few days because it was very tinny in my ears. Everything was like shh, shh, shh. It was, yeah, it's quite. I was a bit worried for a while, and they all say, it takes a while for them to calm down. So use different methods and stuff, and I don't want to go too deep into it. But yeah, it was, it was an interesting experience. And so yeah, anyway, I'm back, and I just want to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed, those of you who have suggested music to listen to, who have donated to buy me a coffee, which you can also suggest music through as well. And yeah, it's just it's great to read your comments and stuff. Keep on coming. I learn so much from them. I get suggestions from them, so it's always fantastic, whichever way you do it. But yeah, this is I'm going to be reacting now to a Peter Gabriel track, and I'm not entirely sure exactly what version I'm reacting to, but this track was off the film. I think it was off the soundtrack as well for the movie Against All Odds, and that was from 1984. I know Peter Gabriel's had some amazing tracks, so because I've never heard this and it's off a soundtrack, it might not be as good as other tracks that he has done, and he's done some absolute amazing music. But nevertheless, this one just kind of jumped out at me, and I'm going to react through this. This was written by Peter Gabriel. It's called "Walk Through the Fire," and very challenging title. And yeah, without further ado, I'm going to click play. I believe, from what I read, just in the description, that this was uh, a a version created for US radio. So this was a radio-friendly version, so a bit like a radio edit. So I'm assuming that there might be a different version on the actual soundtrack itself. But anyway, I'm going to click play and just immerse myself in it. So far, really good. I love in the beginning. No, I have to say it's amazing. In this here, I've got like the little drums, like bongos or something. In this tom toms. In this here, I've got I don't know, some kind of percussion. It's absolutely fantastic. So forgive me, I'm going to take that back because there's so much going on in this. I just want to really sort of enjoy it. No, what I love about this is I just love the way the drama's building throughout this, and his voice in itself just builds drama and creates a vivid, imaginative picture of everything you need to think about. And it's almost I was imagining an African scene or something, maybe I don't know, like bushfires and animals and just danger, but a kind of determination. But it's definitely got a sense of like heroism about this. The courage to carry on, to plow through whatever obstacles are in the way, and but do it with that kind of like angry determination. It's yeah, it's quite an inspirational song, and it's perfect for Peter, a perfect Peter Gabriel song. Um, I was surprised I've never heard this before. They're violins. That was brilliant. I really enjoyed that, and I did not expect that. Sometimes when you hear that a track is on a soundtrack album, you kind of think, okay, well, it's going to be all right, and you'll recognize the person singing, but we don't really kind of have too many expectations because it could be something that's produced by other people. But this was absolutely amazing, and because the only album I could find that this was on was Against All Odds, so that indicated that it was written for the movie. But because I've never seen the movie, I have no idea if this has any context to that. And trying to think, I think Rachel Ward was in it. Maybe. I remember Phil Collins Against All Odds, the song, and I Richard Chamberlain, maybe. But yeah, it was a great song, the Phil Collins one, but it was, it was a ballad of kind. It was a traumatic ballad of sorts. But this is something completely different, and I didn't expect this. Um, just his voice as well. It's like I was trying to think, of analogy for Peter Gabriel's voice. It's like it's kind of like when somebody it's stupid, but it's kind of like when somebody's got a really nice motorbike and or car, and it's softly purring away, and then they kind of shoot off on it and or rev that bike and they're off. And it's just that like that thinking, well, actually, if it sounds fantastic, then wow, it actually really sounds fantastic. And that is his voice is like a Kawasaki 125. No, that's a really bad analogy, but it's actually it's such a powerful engine that it sounds great when it's quiet, but amazing when he sort of like steps it up a bit. It goes through those gears. There are technical terms for that, I'm sure, but I like to say going through the gears, and actually not. There's no falter there at all when these things really, really fantastic. So the lyrics, let me see if I can guess what this movie's about. Let's pretend that the lyrics of this song are about the movie. So walk through the fire, through the dust and ashes, while the building crashes, walk through the flame, no trace of indecision. So we're kind of getting the idea that somebody is determined, that they don't really kind of accept the danger, they don't really, it's just a minor inconvenience to them, and they're single minded, they're moving forward. Lion keep his vision clear. So not only are they a determined individual, but they are above the rest individual. They're a mighty individual. Moving out across the water, the wet leaves quiver in the heat. Darkness heavy on my shoulder. Smell the smoke, sickly sweet. The body's weak, the shadow strong. Walk through the fire, this is the verse. Walk through the dust and ashes while the building crashes. Walk through the flame, lion show no sign of fear. So again, back to this idea of the lion being the person. A lion is there to protect their pride, maybe, um, to protect the lioness. So a lion is obviously the male, but um, walk through the fire, through the dust and ashes, while the building crashes. Walk through the flame. No time for doubt or caution, taken by a strong emotion. So I'd love to know what this film is about. So maybe it's about somebody that has been. I've never seen this film on television. I don't even know if it exists. Maybe I just dreamt about it. Um, Against all odds, if I was reading this, it's about somebody that's wronged, and they're sort of gotten rid of out the picture, but maybe they come back at a time when they realise people actually need them, and they come forward, and they kind of win the day, maybe. But maybe there's something tragic at the end. If this was a great song. I loved everything about it. I loved the little sound effects in my headphones. I don't know if it's the clarity on this actual recording, this upload was great, but yeah, it's I can imagine there's other recordings that are better, and I will actually have to listen to I think the Against All Odds version. So to see if they're the same, if there's any similarities. But this was really, really a buzzing track to listen to, and it's just a great platform for his voice. Something like this, strong emotions, powerful lyrics, powerful vocals. What else could you ask for? Along with some absolutely fantastic music as well. So, folks, please let me know what you think. Join me in the comments below. And yeah, it's about time I did get back to some more Peter Gabriel. It's been a long while. I used to do Peter Gabriel regularly when I started my channel, and then I kind of it tailed off a little bit. So yeah, maybe get back to some more. I've done quite a few Peter Gabriel tracks, but none recently or over probably last year and a half, 2 years, maybe. So yeah, maybe the time's right to do that. So do you know what? Have a great rest of the week. I believe it's going to get hot at the weekend. So just be careful out there in the sunshine in the UK. Make sure you slap on your factor 50 if you're pale skin, and yeah, just generally enjoy the sun and don't eat too much ice cream like I have done over the last week or so. So yeah, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon.